Figure TV. Peace alert, peace alert. Peace alert, peace alert. I want unity in the community, man.
And other news that we're following for you, another inmate death in the Galveston County Jail has really sparked outrage among community activists. A 39-year-old man found dead in his cell after being tased by deputies earlier this week. Now his family's demanding some answers. Fox 26's Jade Flory is live in Galveston. And Jade, what is the inmate's family saying tonight?
Saul Varges' family believes that he died under suspicious circumstances here at the Galveston County Jail. Now community activists are calling on the FBI and the Department of Justice to get involved in the case.
Well, revolutionary salute. But first, be sure to wipe y'all feet. That means hit the like button. You in the house of revolution. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. First of all, R.I.P. R.I.P. to Saul Varges, known in Texas City as Boule. Grew up with this young man. This young man's family actually was in a version, in an episode of Houston Ain't Big Enough. Oh yes. R.I.P. to his big brother, Carlos Vargas, who I went to school with, and his older brother, R.I.P. Carlos still alive, excuse me. Forgive me for that. His older brother, George Vargas, R.I.P. to George Vargas, and his young daughter who lost their life at the hand of murderers. They was killed in a drug deal gone bad. But I told a story about George actually having to give me, cult figure, a hood pass one time because of the incident that had took place between me and George that I won't talk about again here. I gave him a pass one day when I was tripping. He returned the favor and let me know. Hold on, he had a bunch of power. He was a boss, you know. But for this episode, I won't get into all of that story. But this family was actually had a role in Houston Ain't Big Enough. I know this family is very disgusting. What happened to this young man? After the death of his brother, I was in the county jail at one time. I had went for a frivolous reason, and I ran into him. He was in there, and I talked to him and. The killers of his brother was also in there. I was locked up with him. I won't mention their name because everybody knows this. I won't mention. But I let this young man know that he was all right. He was nervous, but I let him know he was all right. You see what I'm saying? You all right. R.I.P. to his brother. And I have to correct something the Galveston Daily reporter just said on Fox 26. No community activist is not upset and they coming out because none of them are. Cornell X is, who is from Houston. Salute to that brother, the big brother, my big revolutionary brother. Everybody know I been put in work with Cornell. That video is on my channel. We had to stand up to the Ku Klux Klan when a young man was killed. Carlton Smith was killed in Lamar, Texas City, rest his soul, by Porky Pig, Officer Ham. And Cornell X came down here to get some straightening in. I was fresh out of prison. I showed up in this legendary video. That day I put everybody on notice in the Klan on notice. This is my county and state. I mean city. And I won't be having y'all disrespect the community any longer. But Cornell has to keep coming down here because there are no activists who handle no business. So me and put my little bro and a few handful of people, but I'm talking about the real activists. Only me and them stand up to police brutality and things of that nature. Cornell has to come to shine some light on it because no preachers will stand up against the Galveston County Jail. No preachers will stand up against these police departments. No preachers see any racism down here. I told y'all I go up against this. Oh, it's every other city, every other county, but it's never in Galveston County. And I'm going to put this on the record too. Revolution is a way of life and revolution is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I need the white community to send their activists to the front. The Asians in Galveston County, the Mexicans, and the blacks, we're going to continue to stand tall. We got to come together. Because when I be pushing that line, a lot of times people said I was too radical. My little brother was too radical. The assistance wasn't given when we were standing up morning, noon, and night. You know? And what the people didn't understand was they needed to help us build our profile so we wouldn't have to get our brother to come down here because here I am in the midst. But oh, he's too radical, he's too radical. Yeah, I'm too radical until your loved one is killed in the county jail. Or gunned down by the police. Or you face vicious, racist, race soldiers. No, we got to come together, all the people of all colors, because I particularly know that a lot of people was talking about this brother Cornell. A lot of people called him a loud mouth, a big mouth, until it's their loved one who has been done wrongly. And then they got to call on the brother. But I appreciate this brother for showing up. But I would not let it be said activists in Galveston County. Where they at? Where the hell they at? They not even out there standing next to Cornell right now. Where are the activists in Galveston County? Why not standing next to Cornell X?
They need him back. Why did it have to happen like this?
I'm gonna reach out to this family. And some rallies gonna go on. Because Cornell, all right, he came, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. The family appreciate him, but I'm here morning, noon, and night every day. And I'm gonna make sure this family, whatever we gotta go do, I'll bring some more attention. I will go live from wherever they at, and we want justice for Saul Varges. We call him Boule. We want justice for him. I knew him personally. Put my arm around him in jail and say, yeah, all right. And now he back in the county. And I know see, the Galveston County Police Department, y'all getting put on notice, bro, because this getting ridiculous. What is it, the third body in a year or something of that nature? A female just was killed, what was that, 7 or 8 months ago? My daughter hit me up and said, could you report on this, Pops? I worked with her. I said, what? I got it. I worked with her father. We were both cooks at this restaurant. I was working with him. And the next thing I know, I'm looking on TV. This was crazy. Next thing I know, I'm looking on TV, and this dude I used to work with him and his wife. I know his wife. I see him all the time. They on that crime police done killed their baby. I almost fell in my seat like, what the hell is going on here?
After spending 8 days in the Galveston County Jail, 39-year-old Saul Varges was found unresponsive in his cell. We can't believe this happened. We want answers.
We're angry. We're hurt.
Yeah, we hurt.
And to a great degree, many of us are outraged.
Varges behind.
That's one thing I want to let everybody see too, because I just got so much adoration and respect for Cornell. It is so much, man. The man is a legend. A man amongst men, a legend in our midst, who not giving the proper respect. Let me tell you something. These racists hate this nigga. They want him dead. This is serious business. He's been a thorn in their side. This man been a thorn in the side of the Boule. When I first came home from prison, I was not maybe a week. Me and my little brother went to a Cornell rally. Miss Lynch had been roughed up by the police. I'm fresh out, but I told you, I was already making that revolutionary change in my life. This is just what I needed to hear, this brother. And I'm in there, it's just G's in here, gangsters. They what's up? Well, I'm glad to see some of them in there, but they never knew I was going to take this little energy and well, I wasn't going to stop. I was going to the top. Just sitting back, and I knew the whole time, and I should be the one doing this for my people. He's sitting up there, he going at the police. Miss Lynch was roughed up. Okay, there she was, and I know Miss Lynch. Then at the corner, was like, well, how many of y'all brothers want to come together? Woo, woo. But me and him talked and got the hook up on the situation. Maybe 2 months later, we had to go stand next to him, shoulder to shoulder, and deal with the Klan. And I saw I was on tape, and wasn't no plan. But this young queen right here, this sister right here, they standing tall for our people, man. And it got to be way more of this. But this is what unity in the community all about. The black community support Saul, the Vargas family. The revolutionary black community, we support the Vargas family. This injustice won't be tolerated. And I'm going to take the baton from Cornell on it. That's why I'm putting it on my platform. Let all my revolutionaries know we got some problems down here in Galveston County Jail. And I'm going to have to go out to that Galveston County Jail, and I'm just going to go live, and we're going to go from there soon. Justice for this brother Saul. Justice for the young lady lost her life. Everybody been losing their lives in that Galveston County Jail for a minute. I know when y'all had to break up the SWAT team and black that come in there and just whooping on people. You killed the little brother from Dickinson. His body's all in that Galveston County Jail. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of brothers having to turn their nose because they want to keep their job while bigots is killing people in there. You got racists, y'all steady hiring race soldiers from Santa Fe who got hate in their heart. They don't like our kind. That's true. Still people in Santa Fe, Texas, still a sundown town. It's Galveston, Texas. Galveston County don't like to actually deal with their own hate. One of the most racist cities in America. You got the nerve to get officers from there to go work in that damn county jail. That's how you can have some incidents like this. Oh, yes, I'm standing on it because y'all punk ass. Listen, I have no issues with police officers. I done said that over and over and over. None. How could I when they protected my grandson, my children, my elders, my daddy, my aunties, my uncles, my cousins, nieces, nephews, sisters, brothers? They protected them. When I'm asleep, I'm on live right now. They getting protected. So I don't have a problem with police officers. I have an absolute problem with the bad bunch, the corrupt bastards, the crooked motherfuckers who come to work to do dirty business like this. I got a problem with them. And will starch their britches. Press them like the goddamn laundromat. They corrupt, crooked bastards. The hell we supposed to do? This is outrageous. And it's gonna be revolution in Galveston County because y'all means here. The big game hunter. Nah, I will not let this go unanswered. This is personal for me. I personally knew the family. Like I say, shit, if the older brother wanted to take me out back in the game, I wouldn't even be here right now. The boss called George had to give me a pass in the hood when that banging was real. I gave him one, and he returned the favor, but he let me know his power was real also. But being a real one, I appreciated that. You don't never, I'm gonna look a give horse in the mouth. Man, let me live. And I returned the favor again until his little brother in jail when killers was in there. And they know who he was. I said, nah, that ain't happening. And let him make it. That's what I did. R.I.P. to this brother. Boule, named Saul Varges.
Outrage.
Vargas behind bars for evading arrest and burglary of motor vehicles. According to Galveston County Sheriff Henry Truss, said the inmate's behavior caused
mental issues. The man always been a good kid. That's serious business, bro. Mental issues, just a little quiet kid. The man always been a good little quiet kid. I know him. Breaking in. It's all mental issues, bro. Not a troublemaker at all. That's serious business, man. And the family, they not even gonna believe. They gonna be so surprised that I pop up and do this than their whole community. But I'm showing them I'm righteous. I'm for all the people. I'm not racist. We hate racism here. Who we fight so hard. I won't let the police do this to whites, Asians, Mexicans, all my people. Nobody will be treated this way. Not as long as I'm on this side of the grave, nigga.
Caused deputies to move him into another cell. The inmate was restrained by force using a taser.
See?
He was found unresponsive 30 minutes later.
See?
CPR
Come on, man. Tase the young brother to death, man. That's BS, man. Y'all some funk. Y'all, that's messed up, man. That you done that to that young man. The man had mental issues, man. You're tasing to death. Galveston County, y'all have a serious, disgusting problem that's been in there for far too long. Too many corrupt officers.
But he later died.
He was a good guy.
Yeah, he was a good kid.
He was a good grandboy. He didn't deserve this.
They went in to restrain him and teach him a lesson about irritating them and upsetting them, continuously requesting to go to the hospital.
Yep. They just sitting there on their ass, don't want to work. The man having a mental breakdown. Went there to shut them up, teach them a little lesson. They tase and mace and beat people all the time. I don't have to say allegedly. They know they dealing with the wrong one. I'm the one used to be in that bitch, nigga, way back in the day, the old jail. I was a young cat. Tell them, because all my pops ever told me was I had rights. And I used to hear him talk that political talk. And I picked that up. Everybody know that I was in the streets. When we get locked up, I'm talking we got rights. There's certain things these police can't do. When I get in jail, I'm like Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, man. Matter of fact, the captain right now is a black dude, Walker. You the captain, Walker. You like the second or third in command. Back in the day, there used to be so much shit coming in there and mistreating us. All I knew was, I do that shit in prison. I'm telling you, I'm writing the news station. That scared the hell out them people, bro. My pops had to come to prison and tell me, stop threatening these people. See, because he understood as an old school cat, he done seen it all before. He wasn't no criminal, but he done seen criminals and what happened to him. And he know you antagonizing these people in prison. See, these jails is worlds inside of worlds. They don't respect the authority. That's serious business. They don't respect the FBI. They don't respect the Justice Department. They don't respect nobody. See, they got good old boy syndrome in these jails, especially in the South. And I'm in the deep South. That's why what I'm doing is fucking legendary, because nobody want to do it. It's dangerous. Straight up. That's why Cornell's a hero. This shit is dangerous, man. These rednecks want to strain your ass up. But they already know, nigga, I'm a gunfighter, bro, from my head to my toe. It's whatever. I'd rather be judged by 12, judged by 12 than carried by 6. I've been told my daddy. And this is true. I'd rather be sitting on death row, nigga, with 10, 15, whatever I get, 20 piece left before they take me out, than to let these people hang me, kill me, or do anything to me on the spot. That go for law enforcement or anybody else, nigga.
Yes. Then restraint measures were used and tasers were used, and he come up dead.
Vargas is the 4th inmate to die in the Galveston County Jail this year.
4th! And there's still some change left in this shit. A 4th person to die in Galveston County Jail. You killers! Killers is in there, y'all. And I'm not talking about the people that's on trial. The killers is watching over. Killers watching over killers. Damn, what are we coming to? The blind leading the blind.
One man dying from kidney failure, one following an altercation with deputies, and another by suicide.
This jail is too small to have so many people dying inside of it.
That's right.
When cops decide to use restraint measures.
Vargas' wife, mother, and son are now calling on officials to release video of the incident so they can see exactly what happened.
I just beat cancer, and he was helping me get through it. And they took him from me and my kids.
We demand justice for these families.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
We did reach out to the Galveston County Sheriff's Office for comment. They say that the incident has been turned over to the Texas Rangers and the...
Yeah, whatever. I'm demanding justice for the homie, Saul Varges. You know, I'm asking the Most High to be with his mother who's fighting cancer. My dear mother died of cancer in '87. I was a young man, just a baby boy. This is disgusting. It hurt my heart that his mother's weeping like that. She's already lost her oldest son to extreme violence, lost her granddaughter to violence. Punks killed him and George. It warms my heart to see Brother Cornell in the bosom of that family with this queen right here, letting them know our people is always the tip of the spear. That's so true. Our people is mocked, but when it's time to stand up for the people, we there. We call swindlers, hustlers. They done said so much about this Brother Cornell, but he still answers the bell every time the time comes, and I'm proud of him for that. They don't even want to talk about this brother. This brother should be leading the charge, but with the revolutionary forces. But they try to pretend like he don't really exist because he's a real man. And he doesn't let these people get away with anything. The preachers hate his guts. The NAACP chapters, they hate his guts. That's true. All the Greek freaks in the boule, they hate Cornell Lex. Like I say, when that man came down here and had to stand up with the family of Carlton Smith, who was gunned down by Officer Porky Pig of Tech City, Texas. The mother was crying, she needed help. Cornell came in, the thin blue line showed up. And the Most High made sure my face was in a place that day, and legendary revolution took place, and the TV was just, they was wanting to know who was I, because they seen somebody had emerged on this revolutionary scene, y'all. I mean, perfect. But the next day in the newspaper, Cornell Lex was denounced. They went to my father, who everybody knows is a civil rights icon. Salute to the great Reverend James E. Daniels, civil rights icon and hero in this area, especially the North Texas area. They went to him. You see, it was a double play here. They needed a preacher with the pull to go into the newspaper and denounce Cornell coming down here as a troublemaker. But I just told you it was me that was in the news and on the news, and it was me who they were saying, like, who are y'all? King Yahshua, the Minister of Defense for Nation Liberation. They wanted my father actually to denounce me and what I was becoming. He refused to do it. But in denouncing Cornell, it was a slight denounce to me. But I refused to stand down. And if anybody know the story of Big Game Hunting, after they got my pops to do that, the first time we got in a meeting where all the powers to be was there, it's in the book Big Game Hunting. You get the damn book Big Game Hunting at www.codefigures.com. That's www.codefigures.com. Get your autographed copy, support the platform, and get you some merch. Support the revolution, the real revolution. That's how we keep this thing going and keep the lights on. Or send some love to the war chest, Code Figure on Cash App. Now, first time I got them in a meeting, all of the powers to be in Texas City, all the religious leaders, all of the Greek freaks, Christian leaders, city leaders, police leaders, I denounced the clergy. Yes, it's in the book. I denounced them in front of everybody in the newspaper and everything, and told them shame on them for manipulating our elders. And that they no longer spoke for us. The people speaking for the community was me and my little brother, Ampu, the Great. And that when they disrespect the community, they now had to deal with us. You see, it had been a total overthrow of the black black leadership class in my city. And I've done it in their face. And I've done it in front of leaders because I wanted the mayors and the chief of police to see one thing. They could never control me. Nobody can but the Most High. There's no one you will ever go to control me. And I'm such a force of nature, they don't want to confront me head on. They don't want none of them problems. The closest thing y'all can go to is to my pops, and he won't do it openly. So you have to deal with me. It was so heart-shattering for them. And after that meeting was over, police lined up, line long as a fucking hallway, to shake me and my little brother. It was so humiliating for the black leaders because now the police was like, okay, y'all in control. Let's sit down. What do y'all need to do? Legendary day. But those black leaders denounced this man right here, and they refused to come out and do what this man is doing. That's what I understood. So the news could come out and say activists know Cornell came out, but there was no activists in Galveston County going up against police brutality. Going up against these race soldiers in these motherfucking county jails, that didn't exist except me and Lil Bro. This type of shit is going to allow us to put some light on that situation. And for me to denounce the black misleadership class in Galveston County for the cowardice. All these meetings y'all throwing to praise y'all goddamn self, you done nothing and you are scared of your master. Every last one of you. I don't give a damn what church you from. Where were you when the community needed you most? Why are you not out there standing up for this brother right here who died in that Galveston County jail? Why were you not standing up out there for the little black sister who died in that Galveston County jail 7 months ago? Cornell was out there. Why was you not standing up for Carlton Smith? Where have you been? But you got the nerve to come out and tell us vote blue. No matter who. That's all you've been worried about. We ain't giving y'all ass no more votes. And I'm talking about in the local elections. We're not talking about presidential elections. We got to stop them in the crib. That means stop them where they at. The birth of this BS. Don't let it go to Congress and to the Senate. You got to deal with these people in your hometown. Justice for Saul Varges. Justice for this young man that I knew who lost his life for no goddamn reason at all, except that it's hypocrites and race soldiers and bigots and buck dancing shoe shiners in that county jail who turn their back. Mexican officers in there turn their back while another young Mexican man in distress is killed. Cowards. You don't give a fuck about the raza. You don't care about your own people. That's a hustle. The Black Boule, they don't give a fuck about black power. They watch us get beat in that goddamn jail. And you got white officers, you fucking backstabbers. You watch the poor whites get done dirty. You see that we got a problem here? All of them is backstabbing their own people for money. To pay their bills, they willing to watch you die. That got to change. Cold figure. Follow me.